And for color correction, I'm using the e.l.f. orange crayon. I keep reaching out to this one because I feel like it's so easy and quick as opposed to using a cream base. But I have to use a brush or my finger to apply it. This is just easy. Use a crayon on your face and then blend it out either with your finger or a damp beauty sponge. I'm blending it out with my finger, and then I'll be setting it with the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 25, which is medium. You can use any loose powder or translucent powder to set this before you apply any foundation over it. That way it doesn't mix with the foundation. Last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. For foundation, I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup in Warm Golden. This has a very thick consistency, so I had to mix it with a couple drops of vitamin E oil before I applied it with a damp beauty sponge. Otherwise, it's very easy for it to get caked up on your face, so make sure you dilute it a little bit and then apply it. To highlight the high planes of my face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Pure Beige, and the reason you do this is to brighten your face and bring certain features forward like your high cheekbones and give yourself a facelift. Now I like to go a couple shades lighter than my foundation. This color unfortunately is very close to my foundation color, but I would recommend at least 2 shades lighter. That's when you can actually see the structure of your face changing. To set under my eyes before the concealer starts creasing, I'm using a little bit more of the Fit Me Loose powder, and I'm going to be applying this using a damp beauty sponge till all the powder is absorbed under my eyes. And then I'm going to take my powder puff and I'm going to spread this powder out on my face till everything is well blended out and my face is set. Taking this brown color from the Makeup Revolution Iconic Lights and Contour Pro palette, I'm going to contour my face. I'm going to be mostly using it in the hollows of my cheekbones, in my jawline, as well as to contour my nose. Isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind. And for a light blush to my cheeks, I'm using the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. And for that subtle glow on the high planes of my face, I'm going to be using the Mega Glow Highlighting Stick. This is a cream highlighter from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to be applying this on the high planes using my finger, slowly dabbing it in. Wet n Wild makes some of the most amazing drugstore highlighters. Of course, I like Milani and Maybelline as well. But Wet n Wild has really broken records in terms of the quantity, quality, as well as price. I believe their highlighters are between $3 and $5, and it's fantastic. Now let's go back to my eye makeup. First, I'm taking this lavender color and I'm going to smoke it out and soften everything up in my lower lash line using a pencil brush. And while I started to do that, there was a certain amount of fallout, and because I already have my base makeup on, I decided to apply some loose powder under my eyes, so in case there's any fallout, it'll catch it and it's easier to dust it off later. Next, using this light gold color, I'm going to highlight the inner corners as well as brow bones. To tightline my waterline, I'm using the NYX retractable black eye pencil. And then I'm going to prep my lashes before I use any falsies by curling it and applying a coat of mascara. The mascara that I'm using is the Wet n Wild Mega Length. I keep reaching out to this one because I really like the wand. And for lashes, I'm using Harjot lashes in Exotic, and I'm going to be applying this off camera. In my previous videos, many of you have asked me to show you how to apply these lashes, and I have a separate video dedicated just to apply lashes, and I'm going to link it right on top. For my lips, I decided to go ombre today, so I'll be using two different colors. To outline my lips, I'm using an easy liner from Jordana in the color Coco Loco.
Isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we... And
for the lipstick part, to fill in my lips, I'm using the Wet n Wild Cat Sweet Matte Lipstick in the color Nudie Patootie.
May be crazy, don't mind me, say boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead, come on.
Now using a small lip pencil, I'm going to quickly blend in both the colors. And that concludes the makeup. Now let's jump to the hairstyle. First, I'm going to center part my hair and tie a ponytail in the back using a small black elastic or a rubber band. I'm going to divide my ponytail into almost 3 exact parts, and I'm going to start working on each part at a time. I'm going to twist one part, and I'm going to take a section of hair and pull it so it forms kind of a messy small bun, and I'm going to pin it up with a bobby pin. I'm going to repeat the same on the other 2 sections as well.
Love is handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull like a magnet.
After you've pinned in all the 3 sections, you can rotate your hair, you can add more bobby pins till you're satisfied. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's a messy bun and it looks classy anyway. But for the front part, I'm going to keep it very clean. So I'm using a teasing brush to comb out all the baby hair. And then I'm going to gently pull out a couple strands of hair from inside as well as from the top, just to keep it looking very classy and very red carpety kind.
Love isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over
and here's the final look. I think this look is universally flattering no matter what you're wearing. A sari, a suit, a western outfit. Let me know what you guys thought by commenting below, and don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed watching it. If you want to refer back to any of the products that I've used today, they're all in the description box right below this video, along with links to my social media accounts. You guys are still not following me there, then you're missing out on the inside scoop about my life, the stuff that I do, and everything that I normally don't post on YouTube. I love you guys so much. I will leave you with that thought, and I will see you again soon with a brand new one this Thursday. Bye, guys.
You're thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. Leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm thinking like, girl, you know I want your love. Love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say